Yo, what's up school fans and welcome back to the vlog. Dan sekarang ini kita baru nyampe di Kallang Tennis Hub di Singapura untuk meliput NBA Rising Stars Invitational. Dan lu langsung disambut nyampe sini sama trofi Larry O'Brien yang baru aja dimenangkan sama OKC Thunder. Lu bisa langsung foto sih sama piala Larry O'Brien di sini. And of course di sini juga ada topi dari NBA Champion 2025. Dan ya hari ini kita sebenarnya ingin meliput Jubilee melawan tim dari China yaitu Tsinghua University High School. Tapi sayangnya memang nggak boleh direkam pertandingannya, jadi kita ngevlog aja guys. Di sini pun juga lu bisa lihat nih ada fan zone, lu bisa beli merchandise juga. Ada beberapa pilihan t-shirtnya dan ya banyak sih. Dalam sini ada NBA 2K, tapi kayak belum ada ini sticknya atau nggak bisa main di sini nih. But this is the booth for 2K and PlayStation. Lo di sana pun juga bisa main basket guys. Di sana ada ringnya untuk nembak-nembak. Dan ya kalau gitu itu sedikit introduction dari gue. Terima kasih banyak sudah menonton vlog hari ini. Kalau gitu kita langsung masuk ke dalam ya guys, untuk menonton pertandingan antara Jubilee melawan Tsinghua High School. Dan sekarang kita udah di dalam guys. Sebentar lagi Jubilee akan main. Wah ini stage-nya keren banget sih. And of course the court as well. Dan ini ada tim Tsinghua University High School yang lagi pemanasan. Dan ini pemainnya tinggi-tinggi sih guys. Pemainnya tinggi-tinggi banget. Gokil ya, emang China ya selalu ya. Pemainnya size-nya paling bagus tuh. Dan di sana kita bisa lihat ada Benjamin dan juga ada pemain-pemain Jubilee lagi pemanasan. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy the game and hopefully akan bisa melawan nih, kasih perlawanan lah Jubilee.
Number 20, Timothy Cristiano. Number 22, Benjamin Mmusi. Number 23, Kenneth LeBron Webb. Number 35, Russell Giovanni. And number 88, Chimaomi Sikwoye. Put your hands.
Benjamin coming home party. Ini second home Benjamin nih, Singapore. Dan ini satu line up ya. Tonton sama legend Houston Rockets, NBA dan juga China yaitu Yao Ming. Moga-moga pada nggak nervous ya. Ini orang jago banget sih. Dari ini sih asli sih, nggak ada obat sih. Udah 11 poin buat satu. Bahkan bisa nonton highlightnya, nonton tuh. Jago banget nih orang asli. Nomor 11 nggak ada obat sih. Cima boleh juga nih mainnya nih, 16 tahun baru masuk Jubilee. Berani juga mainnya nih, fight sama big man-nya Tsinghua. Keren sini Cima sini, salah satu prospek lah nih untuk Jubilee. Timothy kelas juga di sepatu Timothy, pakai Kobe 9 High. Apa nih nama warnanya, keren juga sih, boleh lah. Last dance though ini untuk Timothy yang akan lulus pastinya. Lalu juga ada LeBron juga akan lulus after this tournament. Satu lagi siapa ya? Epeng ya, kayak Epeng juga lulus ya di sini. Jadi last dance untuk 3 pemain ini sih. Halftime beda 13 poin loh, masih ngelawan loh ini. LeBron 9 poin, Benjamin 8 poin. Tapi yang nomor 11 gila sih emang lawannya sih. Udah 16 poin sih, emang jago. Tapi ya mantep sih mainnya si anak-anak Jubil sih, keren. Jadi semoga babak kedua masih bisa ngelawan sih. Dan juga beda-beda 15 poin lah. Kalau bisa ngejar lebih bagus malah.
Taking him on Steven Sedana.
Akhirnya kalah 25 poin, but it was a great fight though. Great fight dari para pemain Jubilee. LeBron 14 poin jadi top scorer. Very good fight. Should be proud sih. Lawan salah satu tim dari China, bisa keren mainnya sih. Nice, great job Jubilee. Ini jadi adalah pesertanya, ada 11 negara ternyata ikutan untuk bertanding di NBA Rising Star Invitational. Ini adalah tahun pertama sih. So, banyak banget sih anak-anak yang badannya tinggi-tinggi dan juga pemain campuran guys. Asli banyak banget sih. Nah ini once again di stage ada Oso Ighodaro, ada Ryan Dunn, ada the legend Yao Ming, and the legend Lauren Jackson from Seattle Storm yang membuka acara hari ini. Kita udah di atas sih, untuk nungguin interview dengan beberapa pemain. Sekarang ini kita udah ada di ruang VIP, ini dimana kita akan dapat kesempatan untuk interview bersama rookie Phoenix Suns yaitu Oso Ighodaro. Ini kelihatannya gue doang sih guys, jadi kayak one-on-one interview gitu. Gue baru siapin beberapa pertanyaan, so it's gonna be fun hopefully. Itu aja sih sekarang, kita lumayan sih guys. Lumayan saat one-on-one ini interviewnya. Just your reaction and your thoughts, making a trip to Southeast Asia to watch all the great high school players out here.
Yeah, it's great. I've even just watching the warm-up so far, some talented players out there, so it's good. I love seeing that the love for basketball travels all over the world, and just to see the talent level of these kids is huge.
Was Hong Kong your first stop on this trip?
Yes, it was.
How was that long flight, man? Was this your first time going through a 13-hour flight?
Yeah, I've had some long flights. Been to Nigeria, been to Italy, but that was the longest flight I've ever been. Yeah, that was long.
And how much fun making a trip this far, halfway around the world, with your teammate Ryan Dunn?
Yeah, it's great just to have someone with me for sure. Me and Ryan, we came in the league together. Very similar work ethics and mindset, so it's good having him with me.
And of course, the big news yesterday, Kevin Durant getting traded to the Houston Rockets. You as a rookie, very lucky, very blessed to play alongside one of the greatest scorers in the NBA. What was the biggest thing that you could pick up from Kevin Durant?
Yeah, I think just his work ethic. I just love seeing him work each and every day, and year, 20 or whatever it is for him, just the attention to detail that he has and how precise he is. So I learned a lot from him, and he was a great teammate for sure.
First year as a rookie in the NBA, anything surprise you?
I would say the length of the season. Obviously, you're aware of 82 games. You know you're going to play 82 games, but it's experiencing it is different.
And so far, what is your favorite thing being an NBA player?
Favorite thing? I think just competing against the best, just the talent I get to play against and compete against is the best thing.
And who was your favorite matchup so far this season?
Favorite matchup? I enjoyed when we played the Knicks. I played my college teammate Tyler Kolek, so that was a lot of fun getting to compete against him.
Was it true that you just started taking basketball seriously when you were 14?
Yeah, I didn't play until high school. I always wanted to play, but academics was always a focus in my household, so that was something that my parents pushed, and I'm grateful for.
Was it hard though for you to catch up? Because probably other players started like when they were really, really young.
I don't think so. I think it gave me a freshness to the game. I think a lot of kids get burnt out when they start too early. So I think I have that fire still in me, and I want to grow and get better. And yeah.
And what is your main priority for this off season?
Off season, everything. I've spent a lot of time on my body, gain some weight, just getting stronger, working on all areas of my game. I think as a rookie, that's what you have to do: work on everything.
And last one, what do you enjoy the most so far about the trip?
The trip. I think honestly the scenery. I've never been to Singapore, obviously, and just the architecture, the buildings, the water, everything. It's been really nice.
Thank you also.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah, Kevin's like a brother to me now, like a mentor since day one. Even before the season started, I went to go work out with him for the first time, and that's someone I always grew up watching playing. And you know, he took me under his wing. You know, so we learned together from him, and just being competitive, being confident in yourself, and just working on his skill ethic and learn some different stuff on the court was great for him. Obviously, it's sad that he had to go, but you know, it's part of the league, it's part of the business. And I wish him the best of luck out in Houston. I'm ready to compete against him now. And we got a lot of good players like Dylan and Jalen. So I'm excited to see those two come out and, you know, just help us win some games.
What do you think they'll bring to the team for the 2025 season?
I think Dylan, just him being a menace on defense, being a pest. We need that to be trying to be a defensive team. So him just coming out and being aggressive and, you know, starting the game and setting the tone. And then Jalen with his athleticism, his scoring ability, his quickness, you know, being able to help Book and Brad alongside. So and maybe help us get up and down a little bit, keep the pace of the game going.
My question's more light. Ryan, what do you think about traveling halfway around the world with your teammate also?
Oh, thank goodness for that question. It's been great, and having him with me has been even better. You know, we came in here together since day one, and you know, the draft is tomorrow, so it's kind of crazy having a full year circle. We're ending up now in Singapore instead of last year. We're both in New York getting ready for the draft, so it's been great. You know, learning. We were in Hong Kong earlier this week, so learning more about Hong Kong and their culture, and then flying out here to Singapore and watching these great kids play basketball and giving some advice. It's been great. So that's probably the best thing I love about it.
And your thoughts about, you know, NBA creating this Rising Star Invitational to find new talents in this region?
Yeah, I mean, there's great basketball everywhere, not even in this region, in the world. So there's scouts coming out here, and you know, this is a great invitational to start that. You know, you can see all these kids down in high school, and it's kind of like back in the United States, where they have the grassroots, AAU, UIBL, Under Armour, and you see those kids from growing up from high school to get to where I am. So this is going to be the same thing here now. You get to see these kids out in high school, and scouts can come and watch, and you just grow from there.
Last one, just your favorite thing so far about this trip?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think the best thing is probably basketball first, and then the food. I think Chinese food and this food's been great. So I've been enjoying that and trying to eat as much as I can.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you guys.
Menurut saya sih ya pribadi, kita Indonesia kompet untuk melawan Asia Pasifik. Balik lagi, apakah anak kita confidence untuk melakukan hal itu? Terbukti beberapa kita lihat mereka confidence kok, kita bisa kompet kok, tinggal harus dibiasakan. Kita harus sering sparring melawan level atas, kita mesti lawan luar negeri, seperti itu sih Coach.
Coach tadi di babak pertama kan bisa compete tuh, lumayan ketat ya skornya. Kalau menurut Coach Mike sendiri tadi di babak pertama permainan anak-anak tuh gimana sampai bisa compete gitu? Apa yang Coach suka lah?
Yang kita lakukan sih seperti bermain seperti biasa. Dari awal kita, dari sebelum tanding kita selalu bilang bermainlah seperti DNA kita. DNA kita bermain dengan running ya kita lakukan itu. Open shot. Ya puji Tuhan anak-anak lakukan itu sih dengan bagus. Gitu. Cuman sayangnya emang ya size berbicara lah.
Coach, ini kan apa ya, event NBA ya, NBA Rising Stars. Untuk Coach dan juga Jubilee sendiri tuh apa artinya untuk bisa ikutan kompetisi selevel ini?
Menurut saya blessing banget sih untuk kita semua. Untuk kedepannya, bukan untuk Jubilee juga, untuk sekolah lain yang ada di Indonesia, mungkin kedepannya mereka dapat juga berpartisipasi ke depan untuk di sini, dan dia akan mendapatkan pengalaman yang sangat bagus banget sih menurut saya sih. Dan untuk memajukan basket Indonesia pastinya.
Oke, thank you Coach.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Kita bisa lebih mau hustle, lebih kerja keras. I feel like kita kena mental karena tinggi-tinggi banget. Tapi kan itu basketball kan, kita harus jangan takut, lebih pede lagi biasanya.
Ben, kamu kan juga kemarin sempat memperkuat timnas basket 16 kita di Seaba ya. Dengan ada pengalaman di NBA Rising Star Invitational gini, apa sih yang kamu dapat gitu Ben ngelawan negara-negara Asia Pasifik?
Gue dapet raw lesson sih karena kan lebih tinggi, harus lebih smart ya. Jangan asal-asal layup kan mereka tinggi. Pas aku kena blok beberapa kali, terus aku lagi adjustment. Nanti lama gue lihat aku bisa adjust lagi tim.
Ben, tadi lihat Yao Ming nggak?
Hah? Asal Yao Ming man, asal Yao Ming.
How was it when playing in front of him for like a half?
Oh my gosh, it was really tiring and like I feel like we were just like really tired and all that, but that's something we need to work on, right? We gotta play more with our pace because since we're smaller, we gotta play more of our speed, right? So we can outpace them, and it could have been a different story if we could like outpace them, right?
As a player playing against a much better team, how was that experience for you today?
Man, it was like really shocking to me at the start, like, cause I know like when I'm in Indonesia, I can just lay up normally, right? But now I gotta use fakes. I'm like kicking out more now, just more jump shots now, and that's what I gotta work on. But I'm really proud of me and my teammates because we really tried our best.
So what is the biggest difference instead of the level of the competition playing in the Rising Star Invitational? The biggest difference?
In Indo?
Yes.
Oh, the biggest difference, I think it's like the height difference, definitely height difference. Physicality-nya and like the IQs, like they're really like more advanced in this Rising Star tournament.
Last competition, the last dance, dan bisa mainnya di stage yang besar ini, gimana komentarnya Bron?
First of all, I'm really grateful to God because you know, as a last dance, us the seniors, after playing DBL, we thought like other competitions were actually over. We won't be playing any more of school basketball, and then suddenly this competition shows up. You know, I'm just like so happy being able to play with my teammates again for the last time, and once more, I'm really happy and I'm really grateful for this competition.
Siapa aja? LeBron, Timothy, sama Epeng, bertiga?
LeBron, aku, Timothy, Deva, Stephen.
Oh itu berempat ya? Yang udah last dance ya?
Last dance.
Hari ini lihat pemain-pemain China yang tinggi-tinggi gimana tadi inside the paint area?
Sebenarnya ngiranya emang udah tinggi, tapi kan paling 1-2 orang kan, gak ngira bisa 5-6 orang yang tinggi-tinggi kan. Tapi ya seneng sih bisa ketemu mereka yang tinggi-tinggi banget, karena kan it's a great experience, bisa main sama pemain-pemain kayak gitu. Ya ambil pengalamannya, ambil pelajarannya lah.
LeBron 14 poin loh. 14 poin. How did you do that? Sebagai pemain yang salah satu yang mungkin boleh bilang size-nya paling kecil di lapangan.
Ya paling kecil sih.
Paling kecil tadi makanya. Iya. Bingung jawabnya deh.
Bersyukur lah bisa dikasih Tuhan. Ya size kecil, tapi ya mungkin tetap harus kerja keras lebih banyak daripada orang-orang normal. Bersyukur dikasih Tuhan size segini, walaupun size segini ya dikasih Tuhan juga semangat buat mau improve, mau bisa cover up for my height. Terus ya tadi main, I just try to enjoy the game with no pressure at all.
Should be proud, man. You should be really proud.
Should be proud, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Bron.
Thank you.
Jangan tegang gitu lah. Come on, bro.
I gotta be media ready.
Keras tapi apa?
Licik.
Licik. Siapa itu? Siapa?
Gue.
Masa sih?
Kita main pick up game dulu bareng.
Iya, ayo let's go. What's up, team?
What's up?
Last dance.
Last dance before going to college.
Belum tahu college yang mana, saya sudah tahu.
Udah tahu lah.
Udah tahu
lah.
lah ya.
Tunggu aja nanti.
Tapi first of all, last dance bisa main di stage yang besar di NBA Rising Stars Invitational gimana?
Such a blessing, bro. Kayak benar-benar kayak I thought it was done, right?
Yeah.
My high school udah done. I lose in the final at DBL. Tapi kayak tiba-tiba Tuhan kasih kesempatan yang bahkan lebih gede dari DBL, and gua dan teman-teman gua benar-benar grateful banget. Dan bukan cuma grateful, pasti kita mau kasih yang terbaik dong. Dan kita udah persiapan juga keras, bahkan lebih keras dari DBL kemarin. Jadi ya, this is all we got. Kita bakal tunjukin ke semua orang Indonesia tuh kayak apa.
Lumayan lah tadi, actually apalagi first half juga seru banget gamenya, lumayan ketat juga. Tapi gimana lihat paint area semua tinggi-tinggi semua kayak pohon.
Ya, gila banget sih. Masalahnya apalagi tadi sempet pelatih lawan masukin kayak big man 2 meter 3 biji. Buset. Itu guard gue sampai harus switch sama yang Yuna sih, gue gila sih.
apalagi kayak mereka panjang-panjang kan. Cuman ternyata kita juga boleh lah kita ngelawan lah.
Effortnya bagus.
Iya.
Fighting spiritnya, effortnya hari ini oke banget. Dan juga tadi lu dinonton sama Yao Ming, sadar gak?
Sadar dong. Dia di tengah cuy, sabar gua.
Gimana pas lihat Yao Ming tadi reaksinya dan juga ditonton sama Yao Ming?
Keren sih sebenarnya. Gua belum pernah ketemu pemain NBA juga sebenarnya kan. Terus tonton sama Yao Ming, NBA All Star, legend juga Cina juga. Dan gua ngelawan negaranya, ya mungkin pengalaman yang belum tentu semua orang bisa dapat sih.
Terakhir, apa yang bakal lu paling kangenin dari tim ini?
Go Mike, I'll miss you so much bro.
Really?
Of course bro. That's my brother, my big brother.
Kang diteriakin lu ntar Mike. Thank you Tim. Good luck ya.
Thank you Korong.
Dan inilah akhir dari vlog untuk liputan dari opening ceremony untuk NBA Rising Star Invitational. Pertama gue bilang big respect sih, dan juga gue apresiasi banget efforts para pemain Jubilee hari ini bisa keep up dengan pemain-pemain yang sangat tinggi banget dari Tsinghua University High School dari China. Menurut gue fighting spiritnya anak-anak Jubilee hari ini luar biasa banget, apalagi Kenneth LeBron ya, 16 poin men, pemain paling kecil tapi poinnya paling banyak. So very happy banget sih untuk anak-anak Jubilee hari ini. Dan memang liputannya cuma bisa segini aja guys, saya ngevlog behind the scenes karena memang nggak boleh ngerekam untuk pertandingannya. But I'm very happy dong masih bisa ketemu tadi dengan Ryan Dunn dan juga Oso Ighodaro. Itu adalah kesempatan pertama gue untuk bisa ketemu dengan mereka dan juga ngobrol-ngobrol secara eksklusif. Jadi gue benar thank you banget kepada NBA juga yang sudah selalu support juga untuk channel ini. So once again, thank you so much guys for watching. Kalau gitu kita besok langsung berangkat ke Bandung guys. Besok pagi gue udah langsung berangkat ke Bandung untuk ngeliput game 1 dari IBL Playoff untuk Prawira melawan Satria Muda. Semoga pesawat gue nggak delay sih, itu aja sih harapannya sih ya. Dan juga jalanannya nggak macet biar kita bisa nyampinya on time di Bandung. So ya once again thank you so much guys for watching the vlog. Really appreciate everybody. Jangan lupa untuk komen ya guys, ditunggu komentarnya semua. And I will see you guys again later. Peace out everybody.
Please join my channel guys.